Okay, so this guy was basically just upset about the whole bleaching video. So he thought that it would be a good idea to talk about me bleaching and thinking I bleached or whatever, wishing I got skin cancer, and wishing that I was 45 years old. He also talked about baby mamas. It was like, I'm 28. I do not have kids. I'm not a bleacher, sweetie. For me, I mean, like, my skin tone is on here. This is 23andMe. So this has to do with my genetics. Not what I outwardly show, but actually what my genetics are. It shows that I'm 58% light brown skin, okay? I am 63% non-dark skin altogether. So that includes light skin. I'm about, what, 6% light skin, I think? If you add all that stuff below it. I'm a true brown skin girl. Like, I'm 58%. So, I mean, like, that's what I mainly am. So I'm not a bleacher. I'm not 45, I think you were wishing, but yeah. Nothing about me says that I'm 45. In my experience, actually, it's like kind of like I've been told I'm like closer to, I think I look closer to the early 20s, but sometimes people act like that I'm not gonna pass 21, which is weird. Like, I will try and like go to casino without ID. I can't do that. And also sometimes it seems like for like the bus and stuff, I've gotten discounted bus fare when my car was broken down. It was like $2.50 for a day. So that's definitely not my problem. I don't have any kids. You're talking about the whole thing about black men favoring light-skinned women. Yeah, that's the major reason why you're angry at me right now. It's because my name is divested. Well, not divested. Conservative divested black woman. I changed it from Ann Walker Ramirez to conservative divested black woman. And I think that's why you're mainly upset, because like, I just don't prefer dark-skinned black men. Now, the thing is with me, I'm not the typical channel. See, you'll look at my content and you'll find I'm not really going to talk about black men like that. I mean, like, I don't think black men are inherently bad. And, I talk about African men and talk about how actually there's actually success with them. With education, with financially being successful, and so forth. So I don't think black men are bad men. I don't. I just think they're unattractive. To me, I think they have very feminine features. My father doesn't look like you guys. Didn't look like you guys. I'm just generally not attracted to like high cheekbones, full lips, soft round nose, no brow ridge, round forehead, and no hairline. Like, that's generally what I'm not attracted to. It looks feminine. All those features I listed literally are on my mother, her female relatives, and so forth. That's what I was used to being raised around, so that's what I'm used to being the epitome of femininity. Therefore, I'm not attracted to it. Does that mean I hate you guys? No, I do not hate you guys, okay? I know sometimes people think I'm getting into, oh, you're hating black men, because I will talk about other things, like, for example, to me, black men's penises look like feces. So I would never have sex with them. I've never wanted to have sex with a black man. I've only wanted to be with white, Hispanic, Indian, and Arab men. I've never wanted to be with Asian men either. You guys have the same facial features. And your penises look the same too. If you look at it, Asian men have penises that look like feces too. I didn't know that for a while, because I watch some types of content, some types of porn, and sometimes they have featured a black man when I'm watching like a white man and he's with a black man or whatever. And I have to specifically try and make sure the algorithm doesn't show me that, because I did that when I was 18. I didn't know it was such a big deal. There's a black man, but I was attracted to seeing the white man. But I literally thought in that situation that that man had feces coming into and out of his butt. I did. It's kind of obvious that I would think that too, because it's his butthole, and that's what comes out of his butthole too. And I obviously do not watch porn for gay men to have feces coming in and out of their butthole. Anyway, so I mean, like, for me, I'm not attracted to black men at all. Like, the one time I saw porn like that, I was upset, honestly. And Asian men, like I said, I'm not really attracted to them in that regard. Now, on the whole thing of lighter skinned women, though, that's what I'm saying. Lighter skinned women, as a lighter skinned woman, I've always had the experience of black men sexually harassing me and trying to get with me and all this stuff, and I've never wanted them. It's not like, for me, like I was into black men and I changed. I never did. I never even understood why anyone would. Generally, the people I saw in my life as a young teen girl were white men and Hispanic men. And that's why, for me, my main men that I'm attracted to are white and Hispanic. And Indian and Arab. That's got to do with physical proximity. So yeah. Also, oh yeah, one other thing was the skin tone situation you were talking about. You wanted me to hate my skin tone or something like that because you were talking about brown skin aging more than dark skin. I'm sorry, I don't have any jealousy towards dark skinned people at all. I do not talk about what I thought when I was 3, but what I thought when I was 3 years old about certain skin tones was a two-pronged thing. I always say that I thought that the light skins looked like, number one. And you could guess what the number 2 was, okay? You can guess what the other side of that was. For me, as a brown skinned girl, I never looked at anyone else's skin tone and thought that their skin tone was better than mine. I never have. I've only thought white people have more power than I do with my skin tone. But even at that, white people technically include tan complexions in Caucasian, in the Caucasian race, or at least non-black. Technically, even my skin tone is actually not considered a black skin tone. My skin tone is actually considered a skin type 4. So that's not actually black skin tone. I wouldn't say it's actually a skin tone that is Caucasian either, but it's not black, actually. The majority of people with my skin tone are actually Indian and Asian and some Hispanic people. Usually when I look at my foundation type, so my natural foundation color is about 322 in Maybelline or a 330 in Fenty. That's my natural complexion in the winter, basically, in the north. And it's technically a little bit lighter than that because if I had no sun exposure ever, I would be slightly lighter than that, but you get what I'm saying. You can Google it or look it up on YouTube. Most of the people sharing the same foundation color as me are not black. This is why most likely why who I'm attracted to are not black people. And who I'm most attracted to are not black people. Who I'm most attracted to, by the way, have my same skin tone. So I'm attracted to people who are like Indian, Hispanic, some Arabs. That caramelized color, that's what I'm attracted to. Caramelized color with black hair and preferably green eyes. I don't know why I love green eyes. But, I mean, something like that with a hair texture that's like between a 2B and a 3B. That's where I love the hair texture to be, in that range, basically. So, yeah, I do not have any I don't have any wish to be anyone else's color. I want my kids to look like me racially. I think you guys need to focus on that, honestly. You guys need to focus on liking what you are. You guys need to focus on liking your kids. And I don't mean in a bad way. I mean liking having your kids look like you. I'm saying like favorably of your kids, obviously. You need to, like your own image. I like my own image, okay? You need to love your own image as a dark skinned person and stop being mad at people simply because, I'm just a different color than you and I'm naturally going to be that color. And, I don't want dark skinned black men, and you shouldn't look to me for validation. Because I don't even have your phenotype. Why should I like your phenotype when you don't even like your phenotype? Like, get it together. So that's all I have to say here. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, comment down below, and have a great day. Bye.